Hi guys, it's Fred Gillen again, and what I'd like to do is have a chat to you about creating a thumbnail for your YouTube videos, which make them a lot more attractive and hopefully get you some more views, which will turn into increasing your bottom line and getting some dollars in the bin. So you can see here that I'm using my wife's channel as an example. She has lots of videos up there. A majority are actually unlisted because they're part of a course that she runs for her mastermind group. So you can see here that a number of them here have actually got thumbnails, and they're custom thumbnails. We've left a couple up here so that we can actually demonstrate this process to you. So if we take the first one here, you can see that there's no illustrations or anything on this thumbnail of the video, so that when people see it, they've got no idea what's behind the video or what else is there. So if you're going to have your videos public so that it gets some viral viewing, or some generic viewing rather, then you really need something on here that tells people what's in or what's contained within the video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate how we can actually create a custom thumbnail for your videos using all free tools. So it's pretty basic. So the first thing we need to do is we need to actually play the video, and when I play the video, I'm going to do a screen grab of the video in motion and hopefully get a portion of it that's not blurry, and you might need to play with that a little bit to get the correct thumbnail that you want to start with. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video, put it into full screen mode, and then I'm going to capture it I'm on a Mac, so I can use Shift Control 4 will give me a capture thumbnail. You can also use Shift Control 3, which will actually grab the screen, and I'll show you both of those in action so you can have a look and see what the difference is. You'll have a snipper tool on a PC that you can use, so you can use that to the same effect, or just simply do a print screen, again giving you the same effect. So let's have a look at that. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to fire up the actual video itself. Hopefully get rid of ads, because I got trapped last time, so we get rid of the ad. I'm going to take it into full screen mode. First thing I'm going to do is grab a screen grab of that with Control Shift and 3 to do it. So we heard that snippet. Now the next one I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a cropping type tool, which is Control Shift 4 on the Mac. On a PC, that will be your skipping tool. So I just got to find it, see if I can see it. Here we are up here. So I've got it there, so I can actually move that out and grab whatever I like. And let's see if we can get something that's a little bit clearer. We're going to zoom in a couple of minutes. So I'll wait on that just so we can get something, so we can see a bit more of the actual design. Have a look at that. Just wait for a couple of seconds. I've got my finger on the mouse ready to grab something. So hopefully I'll zoom out a bit so we can get a better picture of this. And that looks good there. So let me grab that. And that's enough of the video. So I'm going to Control Escape, get back to our video, and we're going to pause that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our desktop and have a look at those two snippets that we've grabbed. So if I open up my file manager and we go to a desktop, so we've got the two screenshots here, and you can see that we've got them. So if I have a look at that one, that's pretty good, so we could use that. If I get back to file manager again, and we'll have a look at the one before it. It's actually the one before that. So there we go. So we've got that. So we can use either of those screenshots. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually show you how you can actually overlay this picture with some text and possibly some graphics. So we'll go and do that now. In order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a website, and I'll open a new browser window. Let me get rid of this stuff first, close all of these down. You can see that we've actually been doing a little bit of work. So all the various pictures. So get rid of here, so close this down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new browser window. And I'm going to go to a site called Pixel Art. Now, Canva is another site that actually does similar things, but I been using Pixlr for quite a number of years and I'm quite comfortable with it, so I'm going to use that to demonstrate. Okay, so we're at Pixlr now. If you scroll down, you'll actually see that there are two editors available. I haven't played with the Express, so I don't know much about that. But if you look at this editor here, it's a free tool, no cost whatsoever, and it gives you basically a cut down version or a similar to a cut down version of Photoshop. So reasonably powerful. Doesn't do everything Photoshop does, obviously, but it does what we need for this exercise. So let's go in and launch Pixlr.